You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
90.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts, presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
Hello and welcome to 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change, the first community radio in Nagaland. Listeners, welcome to another TaFMA episode. And this is RJ Ayan. Listeners, do you like dancing? I'm sure you do, because for me, dancing and moving my body makes me feel alive and happy. And guess what? Our guest for today is a very cool and talented hip-hop dancer hailing all the way from Kohima. Lam Grace, she has made quite a few headlines in the newspaper as well as in the dancing industry. She made a lot of achievements in her life so far, which some of them include winning a top prize representing India in an online global dance competition, that is Global Dance Visual Competition under solo category. She also got nominated for the best cinematography in the organization. According to a source, it says that Lam Grace even slept on the streets of Mumbai and Goa just so that she could save money to return home after participating in the Indian Hip Hop Dance Championship in 2018 and 2019, respectively. And you know what's the best part of all? She eventually made it to top 6 for both the championships. She also used to be a tutor just so she could save money for dancing. And do you know, listeners, despite all these wonderful success stories, Lam Grace has never taken dance classes. Truly an inborn talent and meant to be. Don't you agree? As they say, where there is a will, there is a way. And indeed, our guest here today is our wonderful proof. As I've mentioned earlier, she is all the way from Punsang village in Mitsipima. Despite all the struggles she faced during her early years in dancing career, she is here today to make more news and making history and success stories of her own. And I am so excited today to tune in to the conversation held between our wonderful guest Lam Grace and our guest host RJ Tula. So listeners, let us join together and get to know more about Lam Grace through our guest host RJ Tula.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Hello listeners, welcome to another episode of 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change. Today at TaFMA Thursday in the studio, we have our very own Lam Grace Totang. Now I'm sure she is well known to a lot of people. However, just to give you another introduction, she is a dancer, choreographer, dance instructor, content creator, and might I add, an entrepreneur as well. So Grace, thank you so very much for being here at the studio with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. It's a privilege to be here to share my stories with you guys. Thank you for inviting.
Awesome. You have a list of achievements, actually, quite a list of achievements, but one or two achievements which I would like to mention is you are the winner of World of Dance, Global Dance Visual Competition. You are the top six at Indian Hip Hop Dance Competition. You are the managing director of Nagaland Dance Fiesta and the proprietor of MYC Lam Grace Dance Studio. I believe that is in Kohima.
Yeah, that is in Kohima.
So, first, what we would like to know is dance, right? Dance as a career. How did you get into dance? Can you tell us about the background a little bit?
Since my childhood, I've been passionate about dancing, but I never thought dance could be a career. So I've been dancing just for fun, as a hobby, and there was no one to guide me, and to tell me, okay, you can make a living, and it's a job, Nobody told me that, so I was just doing it as a hobby. I should say it was quite late, or maybe at the right time, but after my graduation, I gave up my studies. I mean, I was supposed to go for my master's in chemistry, but I just gave up that one. And I knew that I was called for this course. And I've questioned a lot, for a year about this, that, what am I here for? What am I here in this earth for, So I've been questioning this about myself. And the three things that I asked to myself was, what am I passionate about? What is something that I can do? I can give my best, even if I don't get anything, what drives me crazy, So when I questioned this to myself, I realized that this is the one. And without knowing the scope about dancing, I just gave up my studies and I got into dancing. I started making videos and uploaded in my YouTube channel, and that's how I started. And I just started performing in small events, and yeah, that's how I started. Yes.
Was it, it's like you took a huge risk.
Yeah.
Right? Was it scary at first when you first started?
Yeah, of course, but I'm a very stubborn person, in a sense. Like, if I say like I want to do something, that means I'm gonna do it. So that's the kind of attitude I have, in a good way. But at the same time, one thing that I believed was like it was the calling of God. It was not just my choice that like I will do it, kushi na, but it was something that God has called me for. And I just remember I was in confusion. One night I was dancing in my kitchen, and then I was confused whether to take up my masters or dance. And then it was like God spoke to me that you will dance. So I just had to believe in His word, in His calling, without questioning. And then that's called faith, na. So that is the faith that has brought me this far. Yeah.
We have just started a conversation and I'm already feeling so inspired by you. You seem to be so clear-headed. Like you have a strong conviction that this is the right thing that you're doing. Now, dance as a career profession, for many of us, we are not much aware about what goes on behind dancing, what it takes to be a dancer as well. So maybe could you tell us what are the different genres of dance? Maybe in particular your genre of dance.
Okay, there are numerous. I can't even memorize it. There are a lot of hundreds of dance genres. So what I usually do is mostly do is popping, locking, hip hop, and sometimes contemporary. And also what else sometimes I try housing, but most of the time something that really gets into my blood is popping and hip hop. So these are the two forms that I'm focusing right now. Yeah.
Why did you choose those particular genre in particular?
Since childhood, I didn't take any dance classes. So whenever I watch some movie clips or some videos, those are the dance forms. Without knowing the names, it just makes me get into this form. I try to do those dance form instead of other dance form. There are a lot of dance form that we see in the TV, but those are the dance forms that really gets my attention. So maybe that's the reason. Maybe there's something that's in me. So yeah.
So other than your genre of dance which you're focusing on, is there any other genre that you would like to explore or you would like to try?
Yeah, I really want to learn classical.
That is Indian classical.
Yeah, Indian classical. Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, India is India is rich in culture. So contemporary and other things I've tried, but then this is something that I've never tried before, and I don't even know if I do something. I feel like if I do something wrong, then it means like I'm gonna destroy the whole dance form. So I need a very good teacher, but I really want to learn actually. Yeah.
Then is there any genre of dance which you feel that this I will never learn?
It should be ballet. Ballet dance. I think I've tried. Yeah, I've tried. Yeah, I attended one workshop and I tried, and I did it miserably.
How was it? How was the experience, ballet?
I tried. It wasn't happening. That's all I should say. I'm more into hip hop, So my hand posture. I mean, like my body postures, my hand gestures were not coming out even after getting a lot of instructions. So there's something that I
stay away from.
Yeah.
Then you are also the winner of World of Dance, right? Global Dance Visual Competition. Can you tell us maybe something about that competition, your experience, and what motivated you to compete in that?
World of Dance, it's a platform which every dancer's dream to participate, you know, to get a title or even to be in their YouTube or Instagram channel. So it was during lockdown. Yeah. Actually, every year I used to go and participate outside, but since the lockdown started, we couldn't go out. So when this competition started by World of Dance, so I was really excited about it because since lockdown started, I started my dance visuals video. I mean dance visual videos. So I was interested into it, but I never gave time. But since lockdown started, I didn't have any other things to do, so I started working on my creativity, my skills, and yeah, I started that, and it's a wonderful opportunity for people like us who cannot go out, you know, in US and participate, but something, you know, that I can present to the world. Like, it's a global competition. It's not only a dance competition, but a global visual dance competition, which includes videography and everything. So it's not just dance, but 50% dance, 50% dance visuals. So I was making some videos, you know, for my YouTube channel, and from there I got some skills, and after that I participated. So the first time I participated, I didn't win, but I got nominated for the best edits and effects. And then in the next competition they invited us again, so and when I participated, I won the competition in solo category. So yeah.
Oh, you didn't give up and you went again, participated again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you must have interacted with the judges also. Do you remember any comments that the judges gave which really affected you positively?
They knew exactly what we wanted to present. So there were some things that I needed to work, you know. So they have specifically mentioned that as well, like the concept. My concept was not clear, so they mentioned that, but they like my effort and then the creativity. So yeah, I think that's where, I mean, there are a lot of people, you know, who can dance. I mean, in this world there are a lot of people who are extremely phenomenal, you know, dancer, you know. So it all comes down to this, you know, the creativity that you put, the originality that you put. Maybe, yeah, I just believe that's one of the reason. So that's what they mentioned, the concept. But apart from that, they really like the effort that I gave.
And how did you prepare yourself for the competition? Was there like lots of days and days of practice, or how did it happen?
They just give us like 15 days to practice. So yeah, during these 15 days, but it was locked down, so I had I gave my everything, whatever I have. And during shooting, I just shot with my phone, you know, 5S, iPhone 5S. I requested one of my friend to help me, and then he shot the video, and then I edited in the laptop, which got hanged again and again. And I had to re-edit the video again. So that's how it went. But at the same time, I'm glad I give my everything, whatever I have, whatever I know. Competition, winning or losing is not a thing for me, but I really like the platform that they offered, and I really wanted to perform. And when I won, they uploaded our video in their channel, which has more than 5 million subscribers, and even in their Facebook and Instagram, Instagram page.
That's a lot of exposure, no, for an artist.
Yeah.
Now, if someone were to participate in the event, what suggestion or advice would you give the person
For this
for
competition.
or any dance competition?
Okay. Whatever career we choose, the first thing that we need is skills. Because for that you need to practice a lot, you know. When it comes to like the exam that we have in Nagaland, sometimes we feel like, okay, if I have a good backup I can get it, but when it comes to this field, you cannot, you know. You have to work very hard. So the main thing is you have to study a lot. You have to gain a lot of exposure. You need to meet new people. You have to get into the dance community and learn something from people, and from people already have knowledge, who already have experience. Instead of thinking that and everything from YouTube, you have to go out, learn from people, and then practice a lot. Yeah.
Practice and learn from people.
Yeah, learn. Yeah, they need to be like teachable.
Such a good word, teachable. Yeah. Now, in your journey in this particular field, since I feel like you're one of the few individuals who have made a mark in the field of dance in our state, right? So have you experienced any personal challenges or discouragement or any sort of criticism along the way so far?
Of course, a lot. Obviously, since my parents didn't know that I was into full-time dancing. I gave up my studies. After that, I was teaching in a coaching center, and I was giving tuition for some years. After that, I was saving some money to go to Mumbai, to represent for Indian Hip Hop Dance Championship. But meantime, I was going to other districts also to perform, and all these things was happening. But my parents didn't know. Later on, I think some people they told my parents, and they asked me, the dance is like it's just a small name, it's not a big. They want doctor, they want engineer, they want us to have that designation. But when it comes to dance, they thought like it's very small. But for me, according to me, like no job, no profession is big or small. Every job that we do is big. We all need one another, the artists, they need the musician, the dancers, they need the music, the musician, they need dancers, and then we artists, we need taxi drivers, we need shops who sells rice, vegetables. We all need each other. So I think every profession is same. So that was my concept. But for people, even my parents, for them the government job is like a big thing. And for me, I don't feel anything bad because they also care for us. But yeah, when I go out and perform and give workshops to other places, they used to question me, "Are you gonna do this?" So I don't even remember what I answered, but they keep telling me to get a job. By that I mean like government jobs, but I don't speak much. Actually, I didn't tell them anything. I was just doing even if I tell them, they won't understand. So I was just doing whatever God led me to do, and by that I got criticism from lots of people because since I'm from a science background and chemistry, chemistry was my main
Honors paper.
Yeah, honors paper. So that they suggested me so many things, give exams, work in this coaching center, this and that. And my parents, they didn't say anything at first, but whenever people say something to them, they always come and try to talk to me regarding this. And it was only after winning this World of Dance DV competition that that opened the eyes, about whatever we are doing. And right now I'm very independent, living alone in Kohima. I have my own studio. I'm not saying like I earn a lot or anything in terms of that, but it's going quite well.
That is so cool, no? To be able to be so clear about your passion in life and then make a mark in spite of all the odds that are faced against you. And I find it so fascinating, this wave that is going on in our state for some years now, where people are open to new careers, new professions. They're moving away from traditional jobs as well. And I feel like you also play a very big role in inspiring people to follow their dreams and follow their passions. So kudos from Hills FM team. I think that's...
Thank you so much.
Seriously, that's really, really inspiring and really cool. So in your journey, if you have mentioned, there have been criticisms, and I'm sure there have been some supporters as well. So would you like to give a shout out to anyone in particular?
Anyone in particular? There are a lot of people. I think more than haters, I have more supporters. Yeah, that I should say. I have my friends. When I went to Mumbai to participate, and they sent me money. I have my sister who sent me money for my flight ticket. I just had 1 month to prepare, and they were the ones who helped me to follow my dreams. I had my friends, my crew, Five Lies, Itel, Clement, Keremon. They helped me to open my studio, so without any budget. I just started off, but they were there to help me. And I had my pastors, my church friends who helped me a lot, and when I started off my career. So yeah, and yeah.
Your crew, as in your dance group.
Yeah. It's called Fireflies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us something about that particular dance group, Fireflies?
Actually, it started from like TaFMA as a project group. So we had this group to participate in competitions. It's a new group, and we're still struggling to get the regular crew members to prepare for that. But as of now, whatever projects we're getting, we're just doing. And then it's more like to inspire our upcoming generations, and also to we have faced a lot, wherever we go out for practice, people chase us here and there. So that's the reason we wanted to have this studio. We wanted to have a practice place, and we were struggling a lot. We walk miles just to practice. So we struggled a lot to
Just
perform.
Just to find a place to practice.
Yeah, just to find a place to practice. And then got a place from Sir Vincent Belho, the FPAI managing director. He allowed us to use their space, to use our studio, use their space as our studio. So we used to practice there, and those part of our struggle is no more. It's very convenient now. Yeah.
You guys have come a very long way now from there. Other than being a dancer, right, a choreographer, you're also an entrepreneur, right? You're a proprietor of NYC Lam Grace Dance Studio. Can you please tell us something about the dance studio? Where is it based, and the classes that you offer? And how did you even come up with the idea of the studio?
Yeah, actually, every dancer has a dream to open their own studio, and that was my dream as well. But then I didn't plan to open this early, but we were struggling to get a place to practice. And then I talked with Sir Vincent Belho about this. I realized that they have a space that they're not using, so we just asked him to use the space for practice, and we'll give for hiring. And that's when he gave us the idea to just open a studio, to just open a dance class. So we thought we'll just put one mirror, and then give we'll bring 2 to 3 students and do the class. But then I realized if we are doing something, we have to do it big. That was my conclusion. So with zero budget, I started. With 2 mirrors, I started, and we had an inauguration program, and that's how we started. And so far, whether I like it or not, it's going quite well. Because why I say that is because I wasn't planning to open the studio, but I think I believe that I was thinking myself as very low. I never thought I had this much capacity, this much potential. I always thought that I'm not good enough to start this dance class. But when I started, I realized that I was impacting a lot of soul, and mothers are coming for fitness classes.
Interesting.
And we have a lot of dance videos uploaded on our channel that's called NYC Lam Grace Dance Studio on Instagram, and even on YouTube. We are on YouTube as well for people those who don't use Instagram. So the mothers, they have joined the fitness class. They make dance videos, and then they used to dance with us. Every morning, evening, young, old, even the kids for 3-4 years age, they will join our dance class, and we have senior classes as well. So, and there's batch for people who are working They come late night after their job. So those are the categories that we have. And I'm really inspired, by my own story because I never thought I can inspire this much, but I've realized that they are coming in that space. Through our service, they are able to love themselves for 1 hour at least, leaving their families, coming there and dancing with us, laughing. That really made me happy, and yeah, that's the life that is going on right now in the studio. And so far I'm glad for where I am right now.
What you said earlier that you feel that this is your purpose in life, God's purpose in life. I'm starting to believe it even more because when you talk about dance or when you talk about your studio, you emit so much of positivity. And I feel like people who are there in your studio, they must be experiencing that same positivity and joy from you as well. Maybe that's why they keep coming to your studio to get the same joy again and again. So you have already mentioned the response has been very good. And I believe people are open to learning new skills then. Can we say that? Our people are open to learning new skills these days?
Out of like 100%, I should say like maybe 40% so far. But it's a process. It's in a process. Like, it's still going on, and it's in the initial stage. So people who have that mindset that dance can impact them have already started, and there are some people who wants to do it but they're feeling shy not to come. So I just want to appeal everyone. See, what people think is like, I want to go for this dance class, but I don't know how to dance. That's their mentality, na. Moi dance kro le munja, dance class jaw le munja, hole moi dance kro le na jane. In that mentality take. But the example that I always give is, when you go to the hospital, you go to the hospital because you are sick, not because your health is fine. You go there because you are sick, so you need a doctor. Same way, even us, as a dance studio, you want to learn dance and you don't know how to dance, you come, to us. We will teach you how to dance. And there have been a lot of, I don't think the space that we have. Being a dance teacher is my job to teach only the people who knows. It's my job to teach the people who doesn't know how to dance. So that's the mentality that we have. Moi na pare, moi na jawa na, moi sorom kai. So still now it's like progressing, and that mothers also have come. I always encourage them, manu inya kwase, manu rasta de inya kwase, mana video dikina inya kwase na, and then sabji wala inya kwase, office de inya kwase. So to I just balas na, and then from there, to manu ki desh mo admission kolai wo na, moi inya dance kolai munja huli moi jaga na jina taisi to ama na video dikina yase. So it really inspires, a lot. Your one dance video can inspire a lot of people, So it's progressing. Manual mentality ta the colleges. So of course, I should say like people are opening up. It will take some more time, but slowly and gradually, I believe it will get better.
In your dance studio, can we take classes for a week, a month? Are there any short-term courses that one can take up?
Right now we are giving two classes per week for dance classes. We have fitness class, for mothers and all those who comes for Zumba classes. But we don't use the term Zumba because we don't have the certificate. It's not legal to use the term Zumba, but we give dance fitness classes. So I have another instructor for that is Aduno, and for that they have 3 classes per week. Morning 9:15 and then evening 5:30, so they can choose any one of that, Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. And for dance classes, it's Thursday and Friday for the senior classes, and then Friday, Saturday for the junior classes.
Oh, your entire week is so packed.
Yeah.
So packed. When you get some time from your dance and from your studio, what do you do? What are your hobbies?
These days I hardly get time, but it's like it's been a year. I didn't even watch a movie, but I don't get time for that. But I like editing videos, and I like sketching, and yeah, sometimes I play guitar, and I used to play drums also, but these days there's no drum at home, so I don't play. But sometimes guitar, drums, and maybe some craft.
Music, dance, sketch. What is it that you cannot do, Grace?
I'm not that good in cooking. I mean, I don't try. I don't get time to cook.
Going back to dance community, the dance community in Nagaland. Now, in your personal experience, do you feel that we have a large dance community in Nagaland, or we still have a long way to go before people start considering dance as a serious career choice?
Yeah, still a long way to go. I think 4 to 5 years back, or maybe 3 to 4 years back, I should say, dance was just a hobby. You know, it was just okay. Please come and dance tomorrow. You know, then people go and perform, misha. You know, but I think in this generation, what we as a dance community, what I'm doing as a dancer, you know, for the community is making a scope, you know, for our upcoming dancers, so that they don't suffer like us. You know, we have been dancing for free everywhere, investing our time and everything. But later on, I realized that no, this is also a profession. We spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of our energy, you know, in this. So this should convert into currency like other countries, you know, like other states. And of course, money is not everything. That I want to clear. I want to clear this out. But then, I mean, like converting everything into currency is very important. If you're like, I'm passionate about dancing, and you dance, you don't earn anything for yourself, and you keep asking money from your parents, it's not gonna work, you know. So you have to do something out of it. So these days, whenever people invite us to perform, we don't perform for free anymore, because if it's a charity event, then that's another case. But for other thing, we don't charge that much also, but at least, you know, we have to cover up our expenses, the refreshments, our transportations, everything, you know. So slowly we are just giving this awareness to the dancers, you know, about this. Don't let people use the dance community for their, you know, for their profit. I mean, musicians, they're getting paid. Dancers, they're not getting paid. We all give the same effort, you know. So this should change, and it's all in their mentality, in dancers' mentality as well, the organizers' mentality. So this needs to change, and we are working on it. It's progressing so far, but I hope in days to come it will make a huge impact, huge difference.
I'm sure you must have encountered maybe in the past dance crazy precisely those kind of things, using your talent for free. So our listeners, I'm sure they want to follow you, they want to get to know more about you. Are you present in social media? Can you tell us your social media accounts?
Okay, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Lam Grace Totan, my name, simple as that. And then I have Instagram ID, Lam Grace Favorite. I'm a favorite person. I'm favored by God, so I just use favorite. So Lam Grace Favorite.
Lam Grace Favored on Instagram, and on YouTube.
Lam Grace Totang.
Lam Grace Totang. Okay. Lam Grace Favored on Instagram and Lam Grace Totang on YouTube. Listeners, make sure that you follow, hit a like, subscribe, and continue to witness her very inspiring journey. Now we shall play a song here. If you would like to dedicate any song to anyone.
I would like to dedicate this song to everyone. I think we have the nights. I mean, I don't know the whole lyrics, but then there's part which says they say one day you leave the world behind, so live a life.
Avicii, I guess.
Yeah.
So that song is dedicated to
everyone who is scared of trying something new, and who is scared to pursue their dreams.
You're definitely the right person to dedicate this song to your journey, truly. So this song is dedicated by Grace to all our listeners. Listeners, we shall be back very soon. Make sure that you stay tuned in with us.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. Light a fire they can't put out, carve your name into those shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours. I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid I heard him say, when you get older your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me. These are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hello listeners, we are still in conversation with Lam Grace. Lam, I hope you are comfortable, enjoying yourself so far.
Yeah, of course. I'm nervous.
Let's talk some more about your accomplishments. One of your accomplishments is that you were placed in the top 6 at Indian Hip Hop Dance Championship. So how did it happen and when did this competition happen? And was it tough, the competitors?
It was in the year 2018, and that was the first time I participated in a competition outside Nagaland after leaving my job. I was also doing a job after my graduation, but I left the job and I started practicing, for a competition. I really wanted to participate in this platform since I started watching their videos on social media. And it was a battle, and also it was my first time to participate in a battle, so it was something new to me. But I studied everything, all the criterias and everything, and I started practicing. Every day I would wake up. I just had 1 month to prepare, so every morning I would wake up at 5 a.m. Go for jogging, do my exercise, practice, come back, and go to studio to practice in one of my friend's studio, and then I would come back home, study something, to teach in coaching center. I was a teacher, so I was preparing something, and after that I would come back home and give tuitions at home, and at night time I would practice. So that was my routine for the whole 1 month. So yeah, that's how I started, and then I gave my audition in NIT campus. It was a regional audition for Nagaland, so I participated. I gave my audition there, and then I got selected to represent Nagaland in Mumbai. So I went there with some of my friends. They were in another category. So mine was in solo category, that is the pop in the battle category. So I should say it was tough because it was the first time, for me. And also I had a very good experience, and it was a very big platform for me. Plus everyone, came there because they got selected for audition. So everyone is representing their own state, after getting selected. So the best ones came, to participate. So it was a very tough competition, but I also give my everything. So that was the experience. It was a very good life-changing experience because after that my life changed. When I came back to Nagaland, everything changed. And I also participated the next year in Goa. In another category, that was the all style battle, and they also I got top 6. So after that lockdown happens, I couldn't go out.
Your journey comprises of quite a lot of struggles as well. I think there is no such thing as overnight success. It takes years and years of struggle. That is what maybe our listeners can learn from you. There's no such thing as overnight success at all. You have to sacrifice. At present, you are also the managing director of Nagaland Dance Fiesta. So can you tell us something about Nagaland Dance Fiesta? What is it about, and what activities or events are taken up by that particular organization?
So after coming back from Mumbai, from Indian Hip Hop Dance Championship, got some recognition. So some organizers, they came up to us, and they were inspired by my story and some of my friends. So they offered us, like if they can help us to organize some competitions in Kohima, like summer dance game, or we just wanted to organize something small. And I was someone who didn't want to organize competitions or organize anything. I hated it since I was in college. But then they offered me, and I said, like, okay, it's fine if they want to promote this dance culture in Nagaland. If they're ready to help, then we are ready to help as well. So that's how we started. From summer dance camp to Nagaland Dance Fiesta, we made it bigger. From workshop, we gave workshops, and then we had competitions, dance competitions. We had K-pop dance competition. We used to organize dance battles, and it's been like 6 years now since we organized these. And then we also organized the first ever Nagaland International Dance Day celebration, which was held on the street dance competition. This happened for the very first time in Nagaland, and we are still doing this. Recently, we held in this city square this year. So we do cleanliness drive, and we also give platform to the young people, those who want to pursue this dance as a career. So those are the activities that we do. We invite faculties from other states, and then we invite them to educate our dancers. So those are the activities that we do as of now.
Very active and contributing quite a lot to the community.
One thing I forgot to say. We used to organize Hornbill Dance Off, and we are looking forward to organize even this year during Hornbill.
That would be based in Kohima, I believe.
Kohima.
Okay, so Hornbill Dance Off.
Hornbill Dance Off.
Now talking about your dance studio again, which is in Kohima, right? MYC Lam Grace Dance Studio. If our listeners want to join to the studio, right, how do we contact you? Through your social media account, or how do we contact?
We have a page, MYC Lam Grace Dance Studio, or you can just type Lam Grace Dance Studio on Instagram, and you can contact us there, or you can DM me as well. If I see your message, I'll reply you back. But I usually miss out my DMs, so it's better to contact on our official page. That is MY Silam Grace Dance Studio. Yeah, that's the resource that we have right now. That's a source that we have right now to communicate. But at the same time, if you're in Kohima, you can come near Capital Cultural Hall, Seiges, NSF Martyrs Park, Seiges. So we have a studio there near Drift Basket.
Lam Grace Dance Studio in Instagram. Yeah. Listeners, you can reach out to her if you're interested in being part of the studio. Now, do you have any suggestions for upcoming dance enthusiasts? What does one have to do to be a good dancer?
Practice. But yeah, like I said, your heart really matters. You know, why are you doing this? You know, why are you choosing dance? That really matters. It may be in singing or cooking, driving, you know, engineering, science, anything, you know. Even as a dancer, why do you want to dance? You know, why do you want to make dance as your career? You know, ask that question to yourself. Your heart is very important. If you're doing just for fame and, you know, I want to be the best, you know, I want to, you know, that's, if you have that attitude, then it's not gonna work. You know, always have the heart to serve people, you know, in whatever capacity, in whatever profession you are. Always have that heart. If I dance, will my dance make people happy? Will it inspire people? Will it make a change? You know, that's very important. Once you get fame, will that really inspire, you know, the upcoming generation? Will this really fill my stomach? Will this make myself happy? You know, that's really important, because I'm telling you guys, there are laws and laws and laws of dancers in this entire world who works more harder than, you know, us, even me, you know. But one thing that have brought me this far is maybe of course it's God's favor that I'm here today, but it's the heart that I have for the dance community that I'm here, and the love and passion, the reason I want to dance, it really matters, you know. So maybe that's the reason I'm here today. Else there are a lot of good dancers, you know, in the world, more hardworking than me. Why they are not being recognized? You know, why am I recognized? You know, why they are not recognized? You know, so that's the questions that I want the dancers to ask. You know, do you work 24/7? Do you work hard 24/7? I think most of the dancers here are quite lazy, you know, in terms of punctuality or discipline or anything. We want to drink, you go and drink. You don't want to keep, you know, you want to come anytime, you know, for the rehearsal, for the practice. So we don't have that discipline. You don't know who is older than you. You don't know who is more experienced than you. You just know everything. So that's the thing that I think that really, how to say, stops you from growing and experience what you have to experience in life. So practice, but at the same time learn, you know, to build your character. That's very important. That's how people will love you, people will recognize you. And yeah, more than just being a good dancer, you need to have a good personality and be a good person. You know, that will inspire a lot. Yeah.
That's really, I can't think of a word other than inspiring right now. The message that you give, I think that is so inspiring. And we here in the studio, we believe that you are at this stage in your life because of the effort that you have put. And I hope that our listeners can find that same conviction in themselves as you have in you, and that they will also be inspired by your story. So, of course, you have given us a very good message. Any one last message that you'd like to give to our listeners?
I just want to encourage everyone to keep dancing. Not only the dancers, but I think dance is like for everyone, you know, to enjoy. And performer and artist is different, but dance is something that you can enjoy, and anyone can enjoy, whether you are good at it, bad at it doesn't matter, you know. You can enjoy dancing, you can keep yourself fit through dancing, you can be happy through dancing, you can be free from stress through dancing. And yeah, so I want to encourage, it's not just for this age, that age, it's for young, old, everyone, you know. So if this keeps you, or if this makes you happy, then just do it. Yeah. So yeah, pursue your dreams and never give up on your dreams. Yeah. Thank you so much, Hills FM, for having me today. It's an honor.
Thank you so very much from our team and on behalf of the listeners as well. Thank you so very much, Lam, for coming here, sharing your story of bravery and courage. And we hope that you'll keep inspiring people, not just in Nagaland, all around the world. So we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
So listeners, there you have it. Lam Grace, make sure that you follow her on Instagram and YouTube. And keep listening, keep tuning in to us. I shall see you very soon in yet another conversation. This is your RJ signing off.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, listeners. You are tuning to 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change. And I am your host, RJ Ayan. So, listeners, what are your thoughts going inside your mind right now? Did you enjoy the conversation? Oh, I bet you did. Just so you know, I enjoyed it too, and maybe a little too much, that I feel like taking lessons for dances now from Lam Grace herself. Alright, as we all know, our TaFMA program lasts for an hour, and since we still have some more few minutes left, why don't we explore some music from our locality, shall we? Playing the first song, it is called Ni Sumi by Psycho Gay 4 and will be followed up by a song called Made For You by Kekri Ringa.
Psycho. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져 Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져 我为有个喝了 와줘 와줘 로그 산 뉴시 이리 아국 졸리게 이게 뭐와 잘라 길이 왜 큐토이 닝어의 길리기 태워 모케샤 아그 흐히 바우에 라킬리키 자가 금수 주모 케샤 턱을 잘라 카결로 문을 베니 체니 잘라 히발로나 자가 금수 주니 아도 기위 금주 워비 야교위 툴로와니 알로예야 로고 투니 오케야니 제모 에이 Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져 Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져 섬이야 기회 러너 흐스 뜨후워 베니 아주 아직 기타 뺏어 니우시루니 너 그거 너도 이코니 올리 기랭은 금서 허와 갤로예 츠츠라예 요살랑오 케프 그 하베나사 너너와리 교배서 지키니 제키니 시모케샤 키키미야 니번이 레이크파니 Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져 Kill it, J.R. Move. You see me to kill good. 아주 기회 약과에 기회 취도이 너는 있음이 꼭 금가져
I was the wind blowing wherever it took me. I was the rain coming and going as I pleased. I was the storm mind and soul. I'm made for you. So come take my hand, won't you let me feel all of your love? For better or worse, you have me till I close my eyes. And I will hold you through the night. And when tomorrow comes, I'm gonna love you again. Oh, some people wonder if love is true. Some people wonder if they'll find someone like you. I never knew I could love someone so much. It hurts like I do. Darling, you know, heart, mind, and soul, I'm made for you.
Okay, listeners, did you guys enjoy those songs? I personally enjoyed a lot. And yes, this was it for today's TaFMA program. I did not enjoy only the music alone, but yes, also the conversation held between our guest today, that is Lam Grace, and our guest host RJ Tula. And yes, one thing is stuck on my mind, said by Lam Grace as I am about to wind up this program. She said in their conversation, pursue your dreams and never give up. We all know that these words sound so common but holds a lot of power. So listeners, I hope you don't give up on your dreams and keep on pursuing them. Look forward to next TaFMA episode program as well, as we will be back with yet another interesting episode. And for now, this is RJ Ian signing off.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.